happiness ranking is number one. I wanted to say someday. Don't say sorry. You don't need to say sorry to me. Yeah.
I want Japan to be high on the list too.
Yeah. So today I wanted to learn how your country's people are so happy.
Yeah.
Last time I also said to you, North Europe, Scandinavians, Scandinavian people are very big happiness.
Yeah, that's true. So the reason we have this reputation is probably because of the World Happiness Report, which I believe started coming out in 2012, and since then, Scandinavian countries have ranked the highest on that list.
When you see such a ranking, how do you feel it?
Well, of course, I'm very proud. That makes me very happy.
Yeah, so you see such a ranking, your happiness is more increasing, so more increasing, So what is the most big reason your country is happy?
This is my own experience as well, is that in the Nordic countries, we have a lot of freedom to choose what we want to do with our lives, while at the same time, if we screw up, society steps in, the state steps in and helps us with social support. That combined with the fact that we feel that society is just very fair, there is little corruption, that's what we feel anyways, that seems to really be the recipe for happiness overall in a society.
I feel you live very free life, so you went to the UK and then you went to the Ghana. And other order, but yes, exactly. Yeah, so you went to a lot of countries for a long time, and you came to Japan also, and so it's very free life, I feel. So so
it is.
No one tell you you should do these things, you should do
exactly.
Yes, and you have no pressure, so you can choose what do you want to do.
I mean, I think that is a super important point, that you have this freedom of choice. But the other part of it, and I think it's a very necessary part of it, is that you have this security. So if you screw up, if you lose your job, if you go for that business adventure, you become an entrepreneur, you start your own business, you screw it all up, then you have the state to step in and sort of help you get back on your feet again. And I think that combination really is the trick, a safety net if you screw up. So you go rock climbing, right?
I think our government have enough money to help the people who tried and failed something. But,
I agree.
But Japanese people don't try something they want to do.
So I think in Japan, this is my perception, so correct me if I'm wrong, because the culture in Japan is, compared to the Nordic countries at any rate, is a lot more oriented towards sort of keeping peace within the family and making sure that you live up to societal expectations. So it's a much bigger deal. Whereas in Denmark, I mean, sure, but really it's much more of a focus of just the individual happiness. So my mom would say to me, well, I don't care if you have kids at all, don't care if you get a husband, as long as you are happy, that is what matters. She told me that from when I was tiny. She would tell me, I don't care if you work in the supermarket for the rest of your life, or if you become a brilliant scientist or whatever, it is as long as you are happy with your life choices, that makes me happy. And I think that line of thought is not as prevalent in Japan. That is my experience anyhow.
We focus too much attention to the other people's happiness. Now we need more focus on individual happiness in Japan also. Your mother's words are so impressive. So I moved, such a...
I mean, my mom is amazing, so what can I do?
So cool.
She's the perfect mom. The Nordic countries are very, very individualistic. It is not expected for the family to step in at any point. Your relationship as a citizen is always with the state. If you don't have money, that is a matter between you and the state. Japan is a very collectivistic society in which it's more important than the individual, and let me just say it's not necessarily a bad thing. You see a lot of good things in this society. You see specifically during current pandemic, collectivistic societies, is my impression at any rate. I haven't actually done the research, but are much better at saying, well, we'll wear the mask, we'll keep distance because this is what's best for our society. Where if you look at Denmark and the Netherlands, which are the two countries that have a lot of experience with, of course, a lot of people refuse to adhere to these measures because, well, that cuts into their personal freedom, or that's just annoying and I can't breathe in the mask, and those guys aren't doing it either, so why should I? And this kind of mindset. So basically individualistic societies are great when it comes to the happiness of the individual, but collectivistic societies may be better at solving larger scale problems like the climate crisis and the current pandemic. So I think really we have to learn from each other.
Yeah, so we need mix them culture.
Yeah. So I think that balance is just really, really important to develop and to debate, especially at the moment.
サラはさ、日本に来てさ、何がさ、これ幸せじゃないくなるなって思った、その日本の人が。
多分一番大切なことは、みんなはせっかく働いているね。いつも働いてる。仕事は一番。
ナンバーワン。
ナンバーワン。仕事はナンバーワン、日本に。それは、
よくない？
あまり健康じゃないと思う。
なるほどね。じゃあさ、デンマークの人はさ、仕事は何番なの？ 2 番 ?3 番 ?4 番？
デンマークには、work-life balance で喋られている。それは仕事も大切。家族とか自由の時も大切。だから、そのバランスを
50-50
たらいい。そんな感じ。
じゃあさ、今日ちょっと家族と一緒にいたいから会社行かないみたいなのありってこと
時々。
あるの
flexible working とかは、もっともっと人気になる。
やっぱり仕事ってさ、チームワークじゃん。一人でやってるわけじゃないじゃん、仕事って。だからさ、早く帰ったりしたら、すごいなんか申し訳ないというかさ、みんなにさ、なんか、あいつ早く帰ったぜって言われるの嫌だなってなるじゃん。
それは不思議ね。私にはめっちゃ不思議。
ならないの？デンマークの人早く帰ったやつの悪口言わないの？あいつ早く帰ったぜ。
全然大丈夫。仕事が終わったら、ぜひ。それはもちろん仕事によって。日本にはいつも仕事だから、しょうがない。その考え方がよくあるね。しょうがないの。例えば仕事が大変で、いつもめちゃめちゃ疲れちゃう。仕事の後。その感じがあったら、ヨーロッパ人は、それは問題で考えないと、考え方があるね。日本にはしょうがない。仕事だよ。
しょうがない文化ね。
の方が、だから、多分、それはとても大切な区別だよね。
なるほどね。Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. I had fun.
I learned a lot. Yes, exactly. Actually, I learned a lot of things.
I went shopping yesterday. I bought a panda. Are you cute or what?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. Let me know if you ever want to do, if there's anything else I can help you with.
Yes, thank you
very
much.
Any other interviews you need, then no problem. My pleasure.
Thank you very much. そしたらね、じゃあね、ありがとう。
Yeah, take care.
Yeah,
bye.
Bye.